might as well grab up another piece. I think at least one more YouTube video where I've got this rifle stuck in everybody's face, but there was a few things I wanted to point out about this particular caliber, let's put it that way. This, back in the old days, was called a 284 Washburn. .284 Washburn, 28 caliber Washburn. But in 1964, Remington commercialized the 284 Washburn and made it a commercial cartridge, one that was already preloaded, whatever have you. But let me show you this round. It is a belted Magnum. If you can see right there on the end of that case, it's got a ring around it, just up from where the primer's seated and everything. But what I want you to pay attention to is the size of that case right there. This is what I consider the absolute big sister of the 270. And this thing packs a lot of gunpowder, and it really does pack a wallop out there. It really does. If you're looking for a long range, big mule deer and say big bull elk especially and all that kind of stuff, you really don't have to look much further than a 7mm Remington Magnum. The reason being is because this old gal here has got the ability to reach right out there and kiss something. I kid you not, man. Plain simple, okay? But I got to put it in the pitch. Yeah, the 300 Winchester Magnum, and you got all kinds of Magnums out there and whatnot have you. But if you're like me and I kind of shy away personally from the big bores because I don't like how destructive some of that stuff is on the big game animals and ruining your meat. Ain't no point going hunting if you're going to bloody up a bunch of meat. But this 7 mag, especially out there longer distance, I couldn't stress this enough, and I don't want to start throwing out figures like 300, 400, 500 yards and people get all freaked out about that. But there are those times, especially up here in Montana, where you'll have that bull elk standing right prime and everything out there about 450 yards, and you got the right rifle, being something like this 7 mag right here, and well, you got enough firepower to touch that animal off and harvest it, okay? But this particular piece right here, good old famous model or Mauser action. This is a Ruger M77 Mark II. There ain't really, a lot of folks are very, very familiar, I'm sure, with the old Mauser action. One thing I like about the Mauser action, let me pull this bolt out here. See that big, long, heavy extractor right there? See that guy? I'm sure you do. That's one of the reasons why I can really say that I like a Mauser action. It's an old German action from way back, World War I or World War II. Of course, Bill Ruger highly modified this, so it's really a modified Mauser 98 action, okay? This piece right here only holds 4 rounds. And of course, there's a floor plate right here where you can drop the rounds out. You can see that right there. But for the most part, you have to load them in here one at a time. Yeah, that's all this guy will do is 4 rounds. Okay, let me let this firing pin down here. And atop this, that scope that you see right there, I got a 3x9 40mm Nikon scope. It's one of their Trophy Series scopes. I can't even remember what the name of it is now. Pro Staff, I do believe. Nikon scope, 40mm, 3x by 9x. So far with this rifle since owning it, I've taken 2 elk and I don't even know how many mule deer. This thing is a little extreme on mule deer, but the point being is this 7mm Remington Magnum is absolutely my longest range and most accurate. I said long range and most accurate rifle I have right there. I shoot 150 grain bow-tail bullets right there. If you can see this box I got shoved up there. I use a Premier AccuTips. I want to show you just again, that's got a little nylon tip right up there at the tip of that bullet. But anyway, I'm definitely a fan of the 7mm Magnum. And like I say, this is a Ruger M77 Mark II. 7mm Magnum, and of course it's got a laminated wood stock, the Mauser action, and 24-inch barrel on this guy too. Okay, that's about all I got to say about this piece right here. Very excellent rifle if you're looking for, if you feel the need that you got to make that, you want that extra security of making that extra long shot. Okay, thanks for watching the video.